everyone, Jennifer here. I hope you enjoyed the house tour video that I recently showed you. And in that video, I did talk about how I like to use a mix of both real and fake plants and flowers in our home. And so in this video, I'm going to go into detail as to why I do that and show you the differences in between both varieties, real and faux. In part 2 of this video, which will be the next video that you see, I'm going to show you how I make faux flower arrangements look really chic and sophisticated and even real. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned for that video. But first, let's talk about indoor plants inside the home. I love nothing more than a real live indoor plant, and I think they're actually really important to have in your home. They better the oxygen in your home, and they just add a nice lively element. They can just really liven up any space, and it's a nice affordable way to do so with live plants. But there are also many reasons why people might not want to have live plants, or they might want to have a healthy mix like I do. So a lot of our plants are real and live, and we also have a mix of plants that are not, and I'll tell you why. So the first reason is that we have quite a large home. This is a 6-bedroom home, it's 2 stories, and I like to have a plant or some sort of greenery, foliage, flowers, or something in every single room. Now for us, realistically, it's not realistic to have live plants in every room. And one of the reasons why is because some rooms have better light than others. So some rooms are full of light. Some rooms are darker, they don't have as much window coverage. For some reason, they're just shadier. Live plants just simply won't work in those environments. I've actually tried, so I've had a lot of corners in the house where I've had a live plant and it would just die. And I thought, well, maybe I did something wrong. So maybe I overwatered it, or maybe I did something. So then I would put another one there and that one would die. And it's just, there are certain corners of your home where they're just not sustainable for live plants. So that's why I like to mix up a combination between live plants and faux plants. So number one, we have a big home, and that would be a lot of maintenance. So each live plant that you have, you really do have to maintain it. You know, you need to water it, you need to trim it, you need to dust the leaves, and if they start to die, they look really bad. So sometimes I was joking with my children, I said, you could tell the difference between the live plants and the fake plants in our home, because the live plants look like they're half dead. Another thing is that if you travel a lot, or if you, let's say you even take a summer vacation and you're gone for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, unless you have someone watering your plants and regularly looking after them, they could possibly die. Right now I'm going to go over which plants are real and which plants are fake.
Okay, starting in our formal living room, this is a real plant. This is a snake plant, otherwise known as a mother-in-law's tongue. I did not make that up. That is a name for this plant. This plant is very easy to maintain and survives in dire conditions. This is, I believe, a fiddle leaf fig, and this is a live plant. You can tell some of the leaves are browning. It's really hard to dust. I even dusted this a few days ago, and you can already see the dust on it. And this plant has just ballooned. It has gotten so big in the past few months. But I love this plant. It adds a lot of character to the room, and I really do like this plant a lot. This little one here is a fake plant. This is from IKEA, but I think from far away, even up close, it looks quite real, and it adds a nice pop of color. This is the famous money tree plant. Mine isn't looking so good, so I don't know what that bodes well for our finances, but it's looking a bit sad. I love this plant. My husband gave me this plant, and I actually don't know what it's called, so if you know, please put it in the comment section below, but this is real. These are faux flowers, and I'm going to do another video on how I do faux flower arrangement, so look out for that. And then this is a faux plant as well, and I got this from Hobby Lobby. I had a plant in this area similar to this, the live version, and it kept dying. Okay, moving on to our living room. This is a very common plant, and this is a live plant. It's hard to make it look good. I think I need to transfer it to a bigger pot. On our mantelpiece, we have this faux plant from IKEA. This clearly is a real plant, and I know my plants need TLC, but they're at the bottom of my priority list right now with all the kids and my husband and everything. So I could probably give that one some more love. This is a real plant. This is a palm that I picked up from Home Depot, and I love this plant. I just love the tropical element that it adds to the room, kind of an exotic element. And Yes, I mean, you see there are some browning leaves. They all need TLC, all of my live plants do. But this is a real plant. In the kitchen, this is a faux plant, a little fern. And on these side tables, these are all faux greenery, faux plants. And I think that they just add a nice pop of color. They look real, and I just love them. And it's safe because the baby can't really destroy them. This is a close-up of the palm that I love so much. So as you can see, I really do mean that I mix real and faux. In each room, there's a little bit of each almost. Moving on to our other side table, these are both faux flowers. That's a little faux fern. Those are both from Hobby Lobby. Again, I'll be talking about the faux flowers in my next video. And on the mantelpiece, you already know the one on the left is fake, and then the orchid is real. I love orchids. They are my favorites to have in the home. Unfortunately, the baby is in a phase where he likes to pick off all the flowers, so this is the only place up high where I can keep it.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below if you like to use faux greenery, faux flowers in your home, and where you like to use them and why. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Daily Connoisseur, and I will see you next time. Bye!